Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On Tuesday, 25th March 2025, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto, hosted the Muslim community on an iftar dinner at the State House, Nairobi, where various leaders and ordinary Kenyans were in attendance and engaged in conversation touching on various issues affecting our nation. In his speech during the iftar dinner, Honorable Hassan Omar Hassan, the Secretary General of the United Democratic Alliance Party, used the opportunity to convey the good news that the Muslim World League had paid the $1 million in blood money that was demanded by the victim's family in order to save our brother Stephen Munyakho from execution for the manslaughter conviction 13 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to confirm that indeed the Muslim World League, of which SUPKEM is a member, paid the said $1 million 1 month ago. When Steve's mother made a public appeal last year and indeed visited our offices, the Supreme Council of Kenya Muslims took up the matter and started engaging a number of his partners in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. On August 13, 2024, SUPKEM hosted the top leadership of the Muslim World League in Nairobi, where the parties signed various bilateral agreements and protocols. It was during that meeting in Nairobi that the SUPKEM leadership brought Steve's case to the attention of the Secretary General of the Muslim World League, Dr. Mohammed Abdul Karim Al Isa, and requested for his intervention to save our brothers from execution. And since the SUPKEM National Chair, Hassan Renado, sits in the Supreme Council of the Muslim World League, Steve's case was made an important agenda item within the organization, where it was observed that Steve never intended to kill the victim, given that he and the victim were, in fact, good friends, save for the unfortunate fight that led to the victim's death. In this regard, it was decided that Steve was deserving of the Muslim World League intervention, hence the authorization to pay the $1 million compensation demanded by the victim's family in order to save Steve from execution. As we speak today, I have been reliably informed that the victim's family has received the money and is now in the hands of the authorities of the government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to process Steve for release. On Wednesday this week, I was in communication with the Office of the Secretary General of the World Muslim League, as well as with the Saudi Ambassador to Kenya and his Kenyan counterpart in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, both of whom assured me that the administration procedures in Saudi Arabia are now underway to process Steve for release. And once are done, our brother will be, by the grace of Allah, be set free to come back home. I therefore wish to most sincerely thank the following actors for their commendable efforts in this journey to save Steve. 1. Madam Dorothy Quay, Steve's mother, for her relentless fight and fortitude to save her son. 2. Steve's family for remaining steadfast and enduring the agony of having their loved one in such a predicament for 13 years. 3. Dr. Mohammed Abdul Karim Al Isa, the Secretary General of the World Muslim League, for his compassionate towards Stephen and making a personal initiative to ensure that Steve's case gets to where it is today. 4. His Excellencies Khalid Al Salman, the Ambassador of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to Kenya, for providing diplomatic and logistical support that was required to ensure Steve's case is addressed the way it has been addressed. The 5th, the former Ambassador of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Peter Ogego, and the current Ambassador, His Excellency Mohammed Ramadan Ruanje, for providing diplomatic and logistical support that was required to ensure that Steve's case received the attention it required from the government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The last but not least, the Ministry of the Foreign Affairs, through the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi and the Principal Secretary Dr. Korir Singoe, for the guidance and back office that enabled us to be where we are today as far as Steve's case is concerned. This statement is signed by myself on behalf of the Supreme Council of Kenya Muslims.